Hi everybody, good afternoon, Wan Shang Hao, Dobre Večer, Yom Tov, Goedenavond. These are just amongst a few languages of the applications that we have received. As you can see, some of the technique isn't working. I have to somehow switch to the next slide here. Wait a minute. Welcome to the Fast Mover Finals, everybody. As you can already see, bear with us if some technical differences are occurring. We're doing this for the very first time, streaming everything, having everybody remote from all over the world joining us. And I nevertheless hope that we'll have a good next hour, next 1.5 hours to go through what has been an exciting week and a half for us. It actually all started when I was running around my neighborhood, doing a little bit of jogging and thinking about, hey, what can the logistics, what can the supply chain startup world, what can the corporate world do to really show that this is not the time to retract yourself from innovation, from digital innovations, but it's the time to really push things forward, to go out there to practice remote innovation. While I was running, I came up with the name Corona Cup. With the team discussing this on our weekly web conferences, we're saying, well, maybe the Corona Cup is not the very best name for it, and came up with fast mover support, because we wanted to have ideas from the global supply chain environment, from the critical health infrastructure environment, and from what is the holy grail of logistics, last mile and retail. So we started all this. We went very fast forward ourselves, never having done such a large video cast around the world, and said, well, guys, apply, send us your intake, send us your applications. And on the same time, talking to our corporate partners, saying, hey, how are you doing how are you coping with the Corona crisis? Would you like to support ideas that are coming out of the startup world, but also coming out of the small and medium enterprises, to really keep connected, to keep everything going that we usually do in a physical space, virtually digital? And they all shouted out, yes, of course, we're in. Most of these companies have some changing times at the moment, as we all have. Most of the companies, most of our colleagues have some also difficult topics to deal with. Nevertheless, they all said, we're in, we're gonna watch all these videos, and we will also support the Fast Mover Finals financially. So this is it. We're here a few hours before the Easter break. I'm sitting here with my Easter bunnies and then a nice bouquet of flowers, all by myself, feeling a little bit lonely here in the hub. But I'm looking forward that you will bear with me for the next hour, and we'll go through what has been coming in over the last week and a half. The jury is still muted. I have to click to the next slide somehow. Where do I do that? It's not that easy to do that all by myself, so bear with me. The jury is for the time being muted. Nevertheless, I hope you can all hear me and receive my sincere gratitude and thank you for everybody who you see on the screen right now, who took the time to review the applications from our partner companies, from the Logistics Initiative Hamburg, Julia, the founding mother, so to say, one of them of the Digital Hub Logistics, DHL, Volkswagen, Ingenix, IBM, who also made this stream possible, Gebrüder Heinemann, Bayersdorf, who's not only donating a large amount of disinfectant these days, but also was keen to look into what came in from around the world in these 3 categories. Not to forget Uli Vrage, who's with us, hopefully hearing us from Dacosi, an experienced jury member, I have to say by now, having also done the Deep Hack Hackathon, where we try to find solutions for the harbor. The harbor is also the playing field of Lars Neumann, Director of the Logistics Department at HHLA. Lars, happy to hear and probably see you in a minute as well. So to give you a little bit idea how this will all work, all the startups, all the applicants are probably in line watching me talk now all the time. This will not be the way for the next hour. We will go through each category by category. I will introduce a little bit the jury, have a little bit of small talk in each category about how they thought their category applications went. We will not watch all the videos. We've selected the top 3, which we'll also not be able to show in full screen here. But you find all 41 applications that we've received around the world under our homepage, digitalhublogistics.hamburg/movies. So if you get too bored over the Easter break, there's more than 2 hours of video content for you trying to help the Corona crisis. That being said, from my side, we'll start, I would say, with the first category, which is global supply chain. And I hope this will work now, introducing the following jury members, checking whether Carmen is in there she is. Carmen, do you hear me?
Okay, now
yes.
I'm with you.
You're with us. Very good. I hear you. Carmen, Managing Director of the Logistics Initiative. We'll have Holger Schneebeck from DHL Freight. Holger, I see you. Do you hear me? Yes.
Yeah,
right.
I can hear you. Everything.
I can hear you. Very good. Then I have Julian Kreis. Julian, I've seen you a minute ago. Where are you? Julian, wait, let me check. There you are. And
yeah. Do you hear me?
Here you go.
All right. Hi guys.
All right, there you are. Then the next one, Zuzka from Volkswagen. You were with us a second ago. There you are. There she comes again. Yes, yeah. Very good. Bear with me, and now I'll have to see whether Lars is in the line. There you are, Lars. Do you? Yes, very good. Ah, and the obligatory HHHL hat on there. Very good. Finally, I have to. Lina, you are still in there, but I'm sorry I have to mute you for a minute because you are not a jury member. Very good. Now, finally, Zuzka, you are there?
Yes, I am, but the host stopped my video, so.
Okay, well.
But it doesn't matter. I'm here.
It doesn't matter. We can hear you very good. Gee, I wish my hub team would be here, but due to Corona, well, you know what it is like. How are you? In Hamburg, Bonn, Berlin. Lars, where are you? Are you in Berlin? Yeah. How is everything going? Whoop. I don't hear anybody. How do I check?
Like here in Wolfsburg, everything is a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
But we are fine because yeah, we're doing the supply chain for medical support for the Bund and the Land Niedersachsen, and this is a very crazy business.
Okay, are the production facilities still on hold, or?
Yes, we're still on hold. Yeah, but we're planning to open up in, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, I guess.
Okay.
I hope everything's going to be kind of a little bit normal.
And how did you cope with your little kid in home office over the last 4 weeks?
It's very, very challenging, but we manage it. And like we have a like a kind of garden, so we're the lucky ones. And so we cannot. There are people who go into worse stuff than us, so it's gonna be okay.
Okay, Julian, I think you don't have kids yet, do you?
No, luckily not in this situation. Yeah.
So how have you been over the last 4 weeks?
First, it was really hard and challenging because before I traveled a lot, and now I had to face this complete contrast program because of the social distancing. But at day 3 or 4, I think I could switch pretty easily to this new mode of work. And also we could learn some advantages of working from home, and mostly in web meetings, because I recognize that web meetings are much shorter and more on point than meeting in person. And besides all of this physical absence, in these web meetings, you get more personal impressions of your colleagues and customers, because in the background there's always kids or screaming babies, and everybody's talking about how they try to manage the personal life and work. And so on this side, we are actually getting a lot closer on a new level, I think.
Okay, Lars, do you miss Hamburg already, or you feeling well in Berlin? I think you muted yourself. Can that be? Where do I see that? You are not muted on my side. So we'll do it with thumbs ups and thumbs down. Do you feel more home in Berlin or in Hamburg? Hamburg thumbs up, Berlin thumbs down. All right. Have you digitized HHLA in the last 4 weeks as you have never thought before? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Okay, 2 thumbs up. Well, very good. Very good. Carmen, you hear me, right?
Yes, I hear you.
I mean, we're basically we've been in the same boat for the last 3-4 weeks, trying to bring the logistics community up to speed with digital formats. And you've done quite a lot in the logistics initiative. Do you miss the physical meetings as much as I do?
Yes, of course. The whole team does, because that's what we live for, to have the networking with our members and partners. And but it's great to see that the community keeps together, and that digitalization is helping us with this. And we had lots of services, and our formats now into the digital life, move into digital life, and it works. So we're very happy about it.
Very good. Holger, how is the Kölsch consumption going over the last weeks in Bonn? You're muted. Turn on your microphone, please. You hear us now?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's working right now. Yeah, the Kölsch consumption in Cologne is normal, I think. Everything in the home office is going well. But to be honest, I miss a little bit the interaction and the exchange with my colleagues in the DHL Freight head office and more. Yeah. But yeah, that's the way it goes. Yeah.
Very good. Lars, I think now we can hear you.
I hope so, yes.
Yes.
Does it work now?
I did that
Great.
on purpose. I did that on purpose to keep you quiet for once. No. No, sorry, Lars. How have you been? How have the last 4 weeks been in a business that is completely physical in a way by nature? How have you done to manage to keep everybody at HHLA digital? How did that go?
First of all, I need to say I'm now the 4th week in a row not in Hamburg. So this feels really strange. but working every day with Hamburgese guys and working together with them is really great. We decided weeks ago to send the whole company in home office or in mobile office to isolate them. So if you look in your neighborhood, St. Anne on the other side of the street, there are really just a handful of guys working physically. They're all working at home, and this is really great what we are doing there. And yes, you just asked me what did we digitalize HHLA in the last weeks? Yes, we did. So within 6 weeks, we are fully able to work in remote. We are fully able to work from our home, and this is really great. And on the other side, we are still full in charge and full operative on our water side. So the container handling on the water side in Hamburg Harbor, in Tallinn, in Odessa, as well as with our intermodal company Metrans, is fully running. There's no productivity thing at all, and this is really great.
Respect.
Yeah.
So
yeah, to my colleagues, they did it. Yeah. So it's really great.
Great. So having heard about how you have coped, which I think we're all in the same boat. How did you like? I think it were 11 applications that we've received in the global supply chain cluster over the last 1.5 weeks. What were your thoughts on these? Did you have a favorite all of a sudden or at once? Were there some interesting, intriguing ideas that you hadn't come across before? Was it easy to cast your vote? I'm just shouting out these questions. Anybody who's feeling able to answer, please go ahead.
I think, let me start. From my perspective, it was not able to decide whom to vote for. Yeah? There were so many great and inspiring and encouraging ideas. And I want to thank all the startups. Yeah, that was very interesting. And from my perspective, I will forward a lot of those ideas to the other DHL divisions.
Yeah.
Great.
Any other remarks? What I was amazed of, or what I'm still, is the international results we got in this item. It's really great to see all the global ideas coming up, and all, and then one point, on the one hand, digital solutions, on the other hand, very, very hands-on solutions. And this was really something I was surprised, or I'm still surprised of. And from my point of view, I was very fast with my decision and said, okay, I have an idea where I want to go for.
Carmen, Julia, Zuzka, anything to add there?
Well, I was amazed how creative some of the videos have been. And also, I was very thankful that at least 4 of the 11 contest distributions in our category deal with human resources, which shows that logistics is still people's business and people's networking, and we need to care about the people in the logistics. So that's, I found very good.
Very good. Julian, Zuzka, anything to add there?
Yeah, Johannes, really Zuzka schreibt, sie ist gemutet. Du solltest sie mal entmuten.
I can add, I really like the quickness of all attendees, because I know there was not a lot of time and not a lot of resources in all the home offices of the applications, and but we saw some amazing videos and very pragmatic, and as you already said, I really like this hands-on attitude. That's what we need right now.
Great. Zuzka, now you should be able to say something as well.
Yes, I love some of those ideas, and I think all ideas are good for this situation, but one was my favorite then. Like when I understood what like he or she explained, I was like, okay, this is going to be my 3 points. And so I liked it. And it was fun to see how creative, for example, some of those were in home office with their kids doing the pitch.
Great. Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah.
That's very good. I think that brings a little bit of the personal touch to the whole thing that we miss by not seeing each other in person. So I couldn't agree more. While you can all see, also the ones joining us on the live stream, that I struggle a little bit with the technology here, and my 4 Easter bunnies are not able to help me. We will come to the first decision now. Who are the top 3 in the global supply chain category? For everybody zooming in, tuning in, some idea of what will happen to these top 3. Well, all of our corporate partners made it possible, committed at the beginning of the fast mover support and saying, hey, the best idea that we choose will receive €3,000 immediate, unbureaucratic fast mover support. Of course, we here at the Digital Hub and our corporate partners, we will follow very closely what you will do with these €3,000. On top of that, the winner will receive a dedicated tailored workshop by RCKT, the Digital Hub agency of Germany, where you and your idea will be trialed and tested for 1 day, not 1 year, 1 day, and where we will try to bring your idea or your solution to the next level. Each category winner will receive 2 prizes, €3,000 in cash, plus a day worth of training, hands-on training and business validation of your idea. The other 2, top 2 and 3, will first of all receive some Digital Hub Logistics jogging pants, because we all need some relaxed and comfortable clothing while being in home office. And you will be integrated in our network for the next year. So you will become an integral part of the Digital Hub Logistics community. Will be put in touch with some of our corporate partners who voted for you, because we know who they voted for. And that are the prizes for the top 3. Nevertheless, every other video of every other category will be in our Mediathek. Our corporate partners, as Holger from DHL has already announced, will be in touch with you and will follow your next steps closely. So that being said, everybody, I mean this saying you hear a lot, everybody is a winner because you have really been fast and submitted your ideas. While I let more and more people in joining, I present you the top 3, which is Highway Delight from Rajesh. I believe you're from India. If you're joining in now, thanks for your video, which we, as I said, will not play here. You've been selected within the top 3 of the supply chain category this year's fast mover support. Number 2, Zono Beacon, Philip Henning. I think you have already joined. I saw your name. Great video, great to have you in here as well. And number 3, the guy who's probably closest where really the Corona hotspot was, from Bavaria, not too far away from Ischgl, I think, Andreas Rinhofer, you're also in the line. So congrats to all of you, to the 3 who made it to our top submissions of the global supply chain category. Now, this is more or less, I hope you can see this, how the votes were cast. So we have a very equal 2nd and 3rd place, I would say, and we have a very, very clear winner of the 12 applications that we have received in the supply chain. So I haven't got actually a little noise, but you know, this Easter bunny has a little clock around his neck. The winner receiving €3,000 in cash and an RCKT workshop for the fast mover Corona response support category is Zono Beacon, congrats. Now, I have to see if Philip is in here, and Philip.
Hi, I can start my video as well. Hi.
Hi.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes. How do you feel?
The beer right now, so yeah, thank you. We are very happy about that. I have my colleagues in our WhatsApp group right now, so they are very happy as well. And yeah, we're looking forward meeting you and talking about what we can do with our technology to help all these people outside.
Great. Anything to add from the judges on this? I mean, it shouldn't come as a surprise to you, right? It's a very clear winner here.
Good job, and I loved your pitch.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it was very funny to make the video with the stop motion Lego things from the children. Yeah.
Yeah, I also loved your idea because you get the technology and you're combining the technology with a very important use case, transmitting the delivery by following the 6-foot rule. So you got my vote too.
Perfect. Thank you.
Great. Rajesh and Andreas, also great job for becoming second and third. Any other applicant also, thank you very much for taking fast in the fast mover competition. Philip, don't spend all the 3,000 euros on Easter bunnies and beer yet, please, because as I said, we as the Digital Hub will watch you very closely and follow up on what you do. So thank you very much to the jury, Carmen, Suska, Julian, Lars, and Holger, for taking the time. You are now, so to say, free to watch your other jury colleagues zoning in on the second category. I hope I'll manage that. Thanks a lot and happy Easter to you.
Happy Easter. Thanks for having me in the jury.
Thank you so much. Take care and have a nice Easter.
Okay. Now, where is my mouse? Okay. Well, imagine some music being played. I will now invite Simone from IBM. Welcome. Hi. I will invite Uli from Dacosi. Hi, Uli. Welcome. And
I take.
Susanne. This is working. Susanne is there. Very good. And last but not least, Malte.
He's not coming.
He's not coming. It's you taking the path.
I'm replacing him.
Okay. Then we need Sven from Volkswagen. Hello, Sven.
Hello.
Great. This worked out okay. And we move to our next category, critical health infrastructures, where I welcome you and thank you for your time this afternoon and over the last 2 days to reviewing all the videos. Sven, how is life in Wolfsburg?
Well, I think Suska has said quite a bit about that already in the first session. It's well, challenging times for all of us, I think, I have the let's say pleasure with my team to, as Suska mentioned already as well, to manage the health supply support deliveries we are doing as the Volkswagen Group for the German government and also the ministry in Lower Saxony. That's quite challenging and not boring at all. And besides that, of course, we're also taking care, at least at Volkswagen, to take measures and plan for the restart of our production
to make sure that all the employees have a safe job in regards to that virus. So yeah, it's been challenging, and all being done from home office mostly. We've heard about that quite a bit already today, and you can see me sitting on my couch as well. So yeah, I think that's pretty normal these days.
Okay. And Uli, is there anything actually to do at Cozy while the Hamburg Harbor is getting
good question
with containers, or?
Yeah, as Lars already said, I mean, logistics has to go ahead, and the ports are up and running, the airports are up and running, and we have approximately 180 of our people in the home office for the last 4 weeks, and lots of work to do. I mean, customs clearance is going on. Freight forwarding companies are working, and so our major customers are still up and running. And we are happy to have this on the one hand to have the opportunity to check out whether we can handle this in the home office mode or not. And yes, it works. But actually, I have been in the office the last 4 weeks. I feel more comfortable here, and as there's no one else there, I have a great environment to work.
Okay. Very good. And Susanne, I think I saw you sneaking into the hub a week ago or so. Is that true?
Yes, but just because I had to submit a paper for my university as well, and I was sitting in front of a desk for 7 days in a row, and I had to see something else than my own room. So that's hopefully an excuse.
Accepted.
Okay.
As long as you're staying safe and healthy. Well, Simona, I think the two of us, we've had quite some phone calls over the last weeks because you and your colleagues from IBM who have really done a great job in making also our actually first hubTV stream possible, even though we have some little technical issues to improve. But thanks a lot for that. How has life been for you? I mean, I could imagine IBM has been digital even before Corona, right?
Yeah, and I think a lot of things changed still. I think I work mobile 20 years now, so for me it is not really a difference, but being in handcuffs and have no chance to move is, I think, the critical thing. And so we are asked to work from home, so only the technical people who have to support clients are on site on a client side. Yes, and for me personally, I think the ceiling is coming closer around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, right? For you hope that it will go away sometime, and so yes, working is okay. I think WebEx is going up too much. So you have WebExes from 8 to 6 or whatever. So you have to make your breaks, and so, but we will survive that. And that's the reason why I'm doing that. All of us is doing that.
Great. So how has the choice been for you? Reviewing the videos, I think that were 8 or 9 in number over the last 2 days. Your thoughts on that? Happy, hopefully, disappointed, hopefully not. How did you feel zooming into these videos?
I can start I think I've seen a lot of very good ideas. I was a bit watching, and that was my personal goal, to choose the things which can really support on the spot, which really was very positive for me in this stream, that there were very young one-man shows in and very traditional enterprises in as well, which I showed that it's not a matter of fact how old your company is to think and invent. That was my first impression.
Well, I'd like first and foremost, Johannes, to say that this was a great idea in these times to have another attention, not only talking about Corona itself, but think about new ideas. And yes, I like very much the idea of setting up this contest. So thank you and your team. It was very easy from my point of view to figure out the three most exciting ones, and especially one very exciting one. And I hope that this will be the winner of our part here.
Okay, Sven, your thoughts?
Well, I can agree to all that has been said already. Yeah, it was very interesting. I would like to also say that I like the idea in general also very much, what Uli just mentioned. Great idea, I think, to do this challenge and also to do it this way with video streaming and stuff. I was a little bit skeptical if it's all going to be working, and I had my difficulties, as you know, to watch the movies or the videos today because of obviously our hardware we are using at Volkswagen. But I finally managed, and I really enjoyed it. I think there were some very, very good ideas, but honestly, I'm a little bit with Uli. It was not too difficult for me to pick my top 3 choices. Not saying too much right now which ones they were, but I'm very curious to see if we all had the same kind of choice and impression. So I'm curious I'm waiting for the result.
Yeah. Susanne, any final verdicts from your side? Did you also have such a clear favorite, or?
I think I knew very quickly what was my favorite one, but I loved how creative all of them were, and I'm very excited too, because I thought you will tell us who's going to win, and I didn't know that we will find out now who it's going to be, so very exciting.
Yeah, that's the excitement, and I don't know if whether the camera can see my sweat pearls here on my forehead, because technology-wise, Sven, I'm exactly with you. Technology-wise, I'm totally with all of you. It's been a challenge to get this all up and running here at the hub. So far, we're coping okay. Let's not talk longer than needed and come to the results, actually. Once again, same procedure as with the global supply chain category. We'll give you the 3 top qualified, top voted startups. Again, here for your information, all videos are online now, and then come to the final decision. So, Anina Koskiola from Proximi.io is amongst the top 3 contendants, followed by Christian Wolf of Priojet Logistics. As you can see, this snapshot of the video is taken in front of the Digital Hub, actually. So I hope when he took this video, he took good care that nobody was around him 1.5 meters away. Also amongst the top 3, and top Mehrwert Logistik, Kerstin Wendt-Heinrich, which I think is a very good sign that not only young startups can participate, but also small and medium enterprises have very valid ideas within this crisis. For all our international guests zoning in, the SMEs of Germany are really the backbone, not of our economy, but also playing a very vital part in logistics. So Kerstin, I know she sat down with her family and shot this video, also amongst the top 3. Congratulations to all of you and all the others. Well, what you've said earlier, that you were very fast and very clear in who your winner will be. These 3 polls also show that number 2 and 3 are relatively close to each other. And we have one winner, again here, 3,000 euros and a dedicated RCKT workshop. All the others will be put in touch with our partners and also followed very closely. And the winner is Priojet Logistics. While I try to bring in Christian, I will ask this group, was that your favorite or any surprises here?
Not really.
Well,
Not really.
no surprises for me. No.
Okay, Christian, Congratulations. I hope this is a screenshot of the Speicherstadt and you're not actually somewhere near. Congrats.
That's great. Yes, thank you so much. That's amazing for us to have this support to speed up with our idea, with this fast mover idea we discussed in the last days. So it's really amazing. Yes, and that's a picture behind me. So it's a nice technical thing.
Okay. What will you do with the 3,000 euros?
We will use this to work on this formal stuff for our idea. We need to have some legal support and some legal contract support, and this is great to have this money to solve this problem. And on the other hand, with our programmer team, with the 2 people, we are working on that. So that's a fine combination to move forward in the next weeks.
Congratulations, very happy for you, and also thanks again to all other applicants, to Top Mehrwert Logistik, to Proximi.io, and all the others. And once again, thank you to the jury. As with the others, you are now welcome to stay with us to watch the stream. I'm going to mute you now, and we're going to zone into the final category, last mile and retail. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Radio, while you listen to an imaginary music now being played, I'm trying to bring in our final jury members, giving Julia a voice. Julia, you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. I'm ready with a glass of water to give a toast to the winners, to the current winners of the first and second section, and I'm waiting for the third and my section right now. So
okay, and
the first 2 winners.
Very good. And I see Christian from our partner Gebrüder Heinemann here. Hello.
That's right. Hello, everyone.
How
nice
are you doing?
You good. Thank you very much.
Very good.
It's good to be here.
And now the company donating lots of disinfectant. I've seen her and heard her already this morning. Anja from Bayersdorf. Great to see you as well.
Yeah, great to see you.
And welcome to the very final and what I called before holy grail of logistics, last mile and retail. Christian being the jury responsible for Gebrüder Heinemann. Your colleagues Max and David also voted, but I can imagine that you have lots of bothersome stuff to go through these days. Nevertheless, Christian, starting with the only male in this jury, how have you been over the last 4 weeks? Coping with home office?
Yeah, coping with home office almost all the time since 4 weeks now. Well, it's kind of challenging, but also good to see how things go. Especially we have a lot of Skype meetings, as a lot of other participants told already. It's nice to see the colleagues still in those video calls. It's nice to have the meetings, to have the possibility with all the digital support. It's also hard to
You can see that we definitely have an international crowd joining.
Yeah, well, that's yeah, also a very good thing about Skype. So, yeah, also, I don't know who said it, an earlier jury member, but yeah, to see a personal thing about the members. But no, I mean, I kind of missed the personal exchange, you know, like on head to head, but it's all right. I mean, it's for the greater good. For me personally, I have a balcony where I do some sport in the morning, where I can sit and enjoy the sun. So I cope with the home office.
Very good. The two ladies in the room, Julia and Anja, how have you two been? Julia, you're sitting in Berlin right now, or are you in Göttingen?
No, I'm in Berlin. And yeah, I also miss the personal contacts, of course. But as I'm a freelancer, I'm used to do a remote work with my customers. And currently I'm writing on a handbook or a manual for an export logistics company. So yeah, a lot of writing to do, and I have a garden, so not so hard for me.
Very good. And Anja, I know that you've been managing great with the kids, with going shopping, cooking, working.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I have I have 3 kids, and of course a husband. So we have to really exchange our meetings every night before the next day starts, and then maybe I start an early shift already or a late night shift, and sometimes we have to have meetings and the kids are running around. So it's the same with us here. We have a garden not far away from you, Johannes, when you're sitting in your home office, I think. So we are fine with garden and sun and a lot of happy stuff around us, because we have so many faces we see every day. Happy Bayersdorfer working for our nice products every day. Everything is running from remote as well, so we have a good time. But we still, of course, we want to see each other in person again, of course.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah.
So the 5 of you, because we had 5 jury members for each category, you had the most of work, because we had 20 submissions in last mile and retail. Julia, to start with you, what were your thoughts when you were sitting in the garden and scrolling through these videos?
Oh, I was so impressed, really. During the last years, I was part of a lot of juries. And in some juries, we had a prize about 30,000 euro. Now it's a prize about 3,000 euro. But the ideas were really extraordinary. So I think in these tough times was such a good idea, and such a short time, so many good ideas. I really was impressed to see this pitch with all these fantastic startups, companies joining. So for me, it was very hard to choose 3, but I finally made it, and I tried to find my own way to choose, because I found it very difficult to find the 3. And so I tried to find 3 with sustainability, diversity, nationality, gender, and also charity. So with this little help, I could find 3 solutions to choose, and I hope one of them will be the winner of the 3rd category, last mile and retail.
Okay, well, you had a good scorecard there to go through.
Yeah.
Anja, what about you? Same approach, same difficulty to choose 3, or did you have top 3 from the beginning?
Yeah, well, it was really, really hard, because there were many of them with really good ideas, and really different ones even, and from little just ideas, but good ideas, to very technical, sophisticated already. So that was a huge Bandbreite, a huge, you know what I mean, yeah. And I had the problem, my PC or my computer didn't work, so I had to do it on my mobile, but that was really good. I was sitting in the garden watching all these videos with my headset, and then I just checked what was on top of my mind. Yeah, and I rechecked it with a colleague who voted as well, and we discussed, and then, well, I did the vote for us too, but I wanted to interact with someone, and we just thought, what is top of our mind? So which idea was really like in one sentence you can describe it, and it's in your brain still, and which really has a direct link to Corona and helps people immediately. So that was on our mind. Yeah.
Great. And Christian, last but definitely not least, how was your selection process?
Yeah, I agree with the ladies. I didn't have a winner for myself right at the start. I was really excited about the sheer number of videos, about the different videos. I mean, despite the circumstances and despite the shortage of time, there were very, very good presentations, very interesting and not very ordinary presentations. But yeah, a lot of videos, a lot of good videos from all over the world, from Singapore, India, but also Hamburg. So very nice videos. And I mean, of course, I guess we have a winner for the Young Talent Award already with the video of Kim Transport Solutions.
Yes. Yeah.
There was a great variety of very, very good videos.
Yeah, definitely. I couldn't agree more. I mean, Kim, if you are watching this now, you are definitely the young leader winner. I think being 14 or 15 years old and applying to this in your free time, you've already made a great effort, and show this to your teachers, please, because this is a very great example on how creative and good homeschooling can become. And come by the Digital Hub one day, and we'll make sure that we pick up your idea and bring that forward. Also, Christian, you said it, we've had in this category applications really from India, Singapore, Israel, Slovenia, the Netherlands, really ranging from east to west, from north to south, a really good sign, also showing that, yeah, this actual situation concerns all of us. And we are very happy that you followed our approach here, and please be assured that you're always welcome in the Digital Hub. We're always welcome together with the Logistics Initiative and our Senator for Economic Affairs, Transport and Innovation, to particularly bring your last mile and retail solutions into practice here within Hamburg. I start talking a lot again, but you are excited now to see who is the top 3 and who is the lucky winner. So hopefully the technology works here. Amongst the top 3 is Nuvil, Natalia Tomiyama, and you can see that her video is also playing alongside the dikes of the city of Hamburg vicinity. Natalia, congrats on making it into the top 3. We have Pratik Datani from EPG Strategic Communications, a pitch that I personally liked a lot, Pratik. If I would have been in the jury, I think I would have also voted you in the top 3. Congratulations on that great effort, and we here in the Hub are curious to follow up with you. And the third one, which is another success of being in the top 3, Eva from Frische Post, probably one of the really great success stories here from Hamburg over the last weeks. I think we've been, or my colleague Katrin has been in touch with you, putting you in touch with drivers from Europcar to taxi companies, because your business, local and sustainable food supplies in Hamburg has really been growing. So congrats to that, and congrats also to making it in the top 3. Looking forward to receiving some of your food here also very soon. Again, it's a very clear distribution with having one winner here. The winner of the last mile and retail category, which I'm very curious to have in the call in a second, and hearing what they will do with their 3,000 euros and the RCKT workshop, is Nuvil. So, Gebrüder Heinemann is clapping the hands, Christian. Julia is saying, and Anja is also smiling.
Yes.
Well, I get Natalia in. Was that to be expected?
Hello, I'm just starting my video. Thank you very much, Johannes, for organizing it. It's such a great initiative, and I'm just, super honored. Thanks a lot for the jury for selecting us. Very, very grateful. And, we started a campaign last week to give our trailers, which are parked in our workshop, for free to those who are in the front line. And we got some requests. So next week, we're indeed giving our trailers for free. And this is an NGO that helps homeless people to distribute food. So, and we think it's such a great opportunity for us to do something in this crisis time and not just sit at home and, and be miserable. So yeah, thanks a lot. And what we're gonna do is, we expect, and we can see now that we stay at home and more private people will be buying food or goods online. So there will be more home deliveries. So what we want to do, we want to build a new transport box, which would have cooling system. So temperature sensitive goods could be transported as well, especially in summer. It could be grocery, but it also could be medication. It could be, I don't know, blood samples, whatever, for the research institute. And with the money that we won, we will be building it in summer. We will be testing it. And by the end of the year, it will be fully commercial. So thank you very much. And I highly appreciate it. Thank you.
Congratulations, Natalia. Again, with all the others, we will be watching you very closely, what will come up. I think it's a very great initiative. Julia, Anja, Christian, anything to add on that? A personal congrats to Natalia.
My personal congrats to Natalia and Nivil. Cheers to you.
Oh wow!
Obviously, water.
Well.
No? It's still not 6 o'clock, so.
Yeah, congrats from my side as well. I'm really curious to see those transport possibilities running through my streets, and I can really imagine some people in my neighborhoods who might really use it and need it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very
totally.
much.
So congratulations. I also really like the idea, the solution, and the presentation. So congratulations to all of you at UV.
I have another little thing to add on. In our section, there were some similar ideas, also from big companies. So I suggest, I don't know how you are going to do that, Johannes, but I suggest that there could be a good link between all these similar ideas and maybe to work together also in other countries, because they were international ideas, which were similar to German ones. And international companies also joining these contests, and maybe they could help with their platform, their knowledge and infrastructure to bring more power into the solutions.
Thank you for that remark, Julia. Highly appreciated. What we will do after having eaten all these chocolate Easter bunnies over the next 4 days, we will get in touch with each and every applicant, and we'll also try to see how we can put these applicants from all 3 categories in a sustainable manner in touch with our corporate partners here at the Hub and our nationwide network. And we'll make sure that these ideas in some way or another have a sustainable future and do not stop this afternoon with our fast mover campaign being ended. So thanks for that remark, and I will definitely take care of that. So thanks again, Julia, Christian, Anja. I'm gonna have you all zoned out now. So that our 3 contendants of the 3 categories can see their winning chart here. Check out the winners of the fast mover support over the last 1.5 weeks: Sono Beacon, Nuviel, and Priojet Logistics. Congrats from the entire Hub team. I'm sitting here alone, but you know that Nico, Katrin, Yannick, Johanna, and Johannes are also congratulating you. Have a great Easter break, and after that we'll deliver the prizes to you. That being said, to everybody who joined, to everybody who participated, thanks a lot to all your efforts for taking great videos. Make sure to keep being innovative. Our corporate partners who jumped in and said, well, we want to do that, we're really thrilled by all your ideas. That being said, thank you to everybody who made this possible, to DHL, to IBM, to Beiersdorf, Dacosi, HHLA, Ingenix, Lufthansa Industry Solutions, Chibo, Shell, Volkswagen Company Logistics, everybody who really took part, also our jury members. We really felt excited over the last week to, everybody of us sitting in home office, putting all of this together. I hope it was worth your while sitting wherever you are now and watching our live stream. There will be more coming once we're back in physical space, and I will not have to mingle with all this myself. It will go a little bit smoother as well. Until then, stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, stay innovative, and have a very nice, relaxing, healthy Easter break. And until we meet again in person or via this screen, bye-bye. And I have 4 big chocolate Easter bunnies now to eat. Take care. Bye-bye.